Hello, and welcome to another update video about FETCH.AI. FETCH.AI is still following the thesis, the idea that I gave you yesterday, that we talked about in yesterday's update. We've seen here the B wave low possibly confirmed on the 7th of September after the price bottomed, or let's say presumably bottomed, on the 5th of August in a larger fourth wave. If you're interested in the bigger picture, maybe check out yesterday's video. I covered the daily chart as well. That gives you also a good idea of the longer time frame. So a comment in one of the previous videos if I could take a look at the larger time frame. Well, I did that yesterday. It covered the overall targets for the next larger move up. And that should give you everything. But idea is currently in the very short term that, yeah, we might have bottomed here in a wave B, and that we're now moving up in wave C. Next, structural resistance is still at around $1.55. Then the next one is around $1.86. Next one is $2. $10 is good. $2.10. That's the 100% extension. And that is a key FIB extension level, because if we have an ABC structure that's unfolding here, the initial A wave element indeed might have topped there around the 27th of August. And we take that length and we compare that to the low of the B wave so that we get a target for the C wave. And yes, the C wave can extend longer. We simply don't have enough, and I go to the 1 hour chart, we simply don't have enough microstructure here on the chart to say where exactly we are in circle C. Sometimes you just don't get enough, microstructure, but ideally this is forming a nice 5-wave move up, the same way that the A wave was a nice 3-wave move. So we can identify 3 waves clearly there. Ideally, we are going to see a nice 5-wave move that will allow us to identify the microstructure. And if we see a first decent pullback, I can add the next micro support, because the idea would be, and I'm going to put it onto the chart just as a roadmap. Bear in mind, we're on a small time frame. We might not always, especially when we deal with altcoins, we might not always see these micro counts so nicely in such a nice, in such clarity, really, right? So again, what I mean is, if we top in wave 1 of circle C, then I will add the support for wave 2 of circle C. Might be what Bitcoin is doing as well. We talked about Bitcoin as well and highlighted that, okay, Bitcoin may be just in the process of forming 5 waves up, not confirmed yet. We're in a little bit of a gray area there at the moment, but then the pullback for Bitcoin could also be a wave 2 in the white scenario on the Bitcoin chart. That's something to watch for. And then we can obviously at least we have a guideline, a landmark on the chart here, $2.10, which is the key level that can, that serves as a magnet for circle C. Overall then, if we again zoom out a little bit, by the way, the invalidation point for this scenario is the low of circle B at $1. That's easy to remember, so $1 mark, and then it shouldn't go below that anymore. Well, if it does, then we're likely still in wave 4, and the 52-cent level becomes support. So we could still be in wave 4 as an alternative with a question mark here. And then overall, once we have the larger A wave completed, we're going to watch for a B wave pullback, and the C wave could take us towards the $5 mark. That's the update about FET. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.